Hello, hello, welcome back to another episode of I, Captain of My Ship. Today I'd like to start with a story. Imagine that there are three children sitting in a classroom and they're all 13 years old and they are getting a result back from their teacher. And the teacher is handing over the results to them all individually, so all children in the class have a result given back to the child individual. So, and then those three children it's their turn to have their result back from one of the tests they had. And they all have the same result. They all have a B. And one starts to jump off the chair and said, "Yes, I'm celebrating, and I will give a round after the after class, and we will celebrate." The other one got quiet and doesn't say a word. The other one gets really mad and really angry with a fist on the table. It's so angry when he sees the result. It's only a B. So there are three children, same age, same class, same teacher, same. It was all geography, for example, so it was the same thing, and they all have the same result, and they have a totally different outcome. They all react totally different. How is this possible? Well, the way you uh, think is the way you feel, and that's the way you act. That's a principle that I strongly believe in. So it's never the mistake of someone else. It's always by yourself. If you want to change something, you have everything inside of you to change. If you are willing enough to change something. So now let's have a closer look at what happened with those three teenagers. Let's have a look at their thought. The first one who got really excited when he had the result back and it was a B, sorry, it was a B. And this person jumped and screamed, "Yes, I had a B. I will celebrate after class. I will give a round after class." So, what thought did he have? Well, I will explain it with this that I have talked about before. The circumstances, they were all the same, but they trigger a thought, and the thoughts per person were probably different if you look at the situation. The first one thought, "Well, I have a B, that's going well. I am at the end of the year, I will go to another class. I have finished this class, so I don't have to take it over. I don't have to do it over again." So this thought was one of happiness. "Oh, well, I made it. That's good." And the other one thought, "Oh, it's only a B. I was expecting an A minus because I was having such a hard time and I did so my best and I was expecting a higher result." That was the other thought. And the other person had a totally different thought. This person got really angry because the thought was, "This teacher is awful. I hate this teacher. This teacher never gives a good result to any one of us." So this person started to blame the teacher for having a negative, not the result that he was wanting. So that's why they all had a different thought with a totally different feeling. One of happiness, the other one was sad, I was expecting it higher, and the other one mad at the teacher. It was he had a thought about the teacher was wrong, so it had a totally different feeling of madness. And then the actions were totally different. The one was happy, the other one was a little bit depressed, not feeling well, and the other one was really angry. Totally different results. Totally different results. Same, same age, same class, same result. So this is one of the examples how I want to show you that your thoughts make your reality now in real life. But how do you teach this to your children? Yes, you can have a conversation with your children, but it will never have the same impact if you start living those those beliefs. If you start living it, because your child will, I'm not suggesting it will not listen to what you say, but I do want to say that I do believe that a child will look at your actions. What are your actions? How do you handle certain situations? That's your role. You're a role model for the children. And let's hope a good one. Never a perfect parent, but they will look at your, how you deal with things. So, how can you give an example? For example, you got mad or angry at something that happened at work or in private life or with your child or whatever. Something happened, and that and you had a kind not positive thought. So you had a thought that made you angry, and you are aware of it. That yeah, it was actually you that had this thought that resulted in a certain outcome, of course. If you want to teach your children that you have ownership of your own life, of your own thoughts, of your own outcomes, you can say something after being mad or angry, and your child saw it, or you're talking about it. I got so angry at work, but then you can also say um, how you take their own responsibility of your own life. You can say something like, I got angry. So then you tell your child it was me who got angry. It's not because my friend or my colleague or my boss or my teacher or my parents or my child. It's never to blame someone else who was making you angry. No, I got angry. Then you take full responsibility of your own actions. I got angry. If we talk in a way like that, then a child knows, yeah, the parent got angry, and the parent does not blame anyone for this. His own responsibility. I got angry. Or something like, I would not have gotten so angry if I had just thought it through. Then a child knows that yes, it's the own responsibility, and I can change it. I can change every situation if I want to, and it starts with me. So I hope these two example sentences, just like I got angry, or I got frustrated, or I, whatever emotion you had, or I got sad after hearing this, then a child knows that it's, if you want to change something, it's all in you. Or something like, I wouldn't have gotten so depressed if I had just thought it through, or just so mad or so angry if I had just thought it through. So, things like that. So then you give the example to your child of how to take full responsible to be how to be full responsible over the results in your own life, the outcomes of your own life. And I hope I have inspired you. And yes, if you have more questions, you can always reach me through Instagram, I captain of my ship, or through email. info@icaptainofmyship.com. More information below at the description. And if you want to follow one of my workshops, you're always welcome. You can write an email and I will keep you up to date when a new one starts. I hope to see you there and I wish you a very nice day. Bye bye.